My name is Asher. Uh, I believe that we all have somewhere that we're trying to go in our life, and we all have goals that we're trying to achieve. Uh, for some of us, we might not be right where we want to yet, but life is just about moving on and building ourselves and just working every day to get to where we're trying to go. For me, I have a few different parts of my life that I like to work on. I have my career life, my educational life, and my personal life. Uh, Starting off with my career life, uh, my big goal is to be a physician's assistant one day. Definitely the medical field. It hasn't always interested me. Just growing up, I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to be until about sophomore year of high school, when I learned that we had an EMT course that are for seniors. And I originally wanted to take the course so I could be an EMT because that was a prerequisite to working as one. But so I started taking classes to for the prerequisites to take the EMT course. But as I took the classes, I started to learn that the medical field in itself was really what interested me, and so I started to turn away from being a firefighter and started just I knew I wanted to do maybe be a doctor, a nurse, something of that sort. So once I got my certification, I started to work currently as a medical supervisor at a plasma donation center, and it's definitely going to help me build my medical skills and to make myself look better for getting into a physician assistant school. Uh, one The way I plan to get to my physician assistant school is by going through, of course, college and getting my bachelor's in allied health. Starting off with my education, in high school, I didn't really, I wasn't the most dedicated student, and I didn't know really what I was doing or where I wanted to go. But as I got farther through high school, I figured out more and more what I needed to do and what was important to me. And so, starting off, I was a real slacker, but by the end of high school, I kind of knew I had to put my foot down and work hard. Eventually, once I graduated high school, I started to go to school at Blinn. My degree that I'm working for is a bachelor's degree in allied health. My first semester of college was real rough. I had to relearn how to learn and how to manage my time better and dedicate myself to do my own work in my free time. Pretty soon here, I'm hoping to send in my transfer essay to A&M to transfer there this next fall and finish my degree over with them. And once I finish with my bachelor's degree, I hope to get my master's and go on to PA school. Aside though from my work life and my education life, I obviously have my personal time that I like to just invest in myself. I have my friends that I love to hang out with, and I have a few hobbies that I like to do. I love to cook. I bake. I bake bread. I make pizzas, cookies, cake. I cook meat of different sorts. Steaks, chickens, things like that. And right now, all I have to work with is pans and a stovetop. But I do hope to buy a grill soon enough and start learning how to grill food. Another thing I like to do is to paint. The main way I paint is with spray paint, and I usually design my own stencils or work with Photoshop or other programs to make my own stencils to make designs and things, which I would spray the paint over. But I also like to work with acrylics and paint my own paintings by hand with a brush. But outside from my personal hobbies, like I said, I have my friends, and I enjoy spending time with them, and we just like to hang out, play video games, and just have a good time. But at the end of the day, we're all trying to get somewhere in life, and sometimes life pushes you to the ground and tells you can't do something, but you've never really failed until you stop getting back up. And what I want to do in life is just to get back up every day and just do the best I can to get where I want to be.